how far can the influence of a single individual reach in shaping global politics? A question that seems to hover around the persona of George Soros, the billionaire financier and philanthropist. With a vast fortune at his disposal, Soros has emerged as a highly influential figure, albeit a polarizing one. His story unfurls like a tapestry of controversy, with threads of influence that weave through global politics, financial markets, and social movements. A narrative that is often overshadowed by his notoriety as the man who broke the Bank of England. This audacious act of short-selling the British pound in 1992, while legal, had a seismic impact on the UK's economy. It painted a vivid image of the immense power a single financial titan can wield. But this was just the tip of the iceberg in Soros' saga. As we delve deeper into Soros' life and career, the line between philanthropy and manipulation begins to blur. Money speaks volumes, but can it also inspire revolutions? When we delve into the world of George Soros, the answer seems to be a resounding yes. Soros is often accused of wielding his vast fortune like a weapon, manipulating markets and destabilizing governments to further his own ideological agenda. At the heart of this storm is his Open Society Foundations, a vast network of philanthropic initiatives that fund a variety of progressive causes. But these foundations are not without controversy. Take, for instance, the Black Lives Matter movement. Critics claim that Soros' involvement, rather than uplifting the communities it purports to support, actually exacerbates their struggles. Accusations fly that the funds, instead of being used for the intended cause, end up enriching a select few, contributing to further disenfranchisement. While some see Soros as a champion for progressive change, others see a puppeteer pulling strings for personal gain. The power of wealth, it seems, is as potent as it is divisive. In the world of politics, where does philanthropy end and interference begin? When we delve into the sphere of politics, George Soros' name continues to reverberate, often associated with allegations of political meddling. His influence extends far beyond the realm of financial markets, reaching into the very core of nations and their governance. Leaked documents, a modern Pandora's box, have revealed a complex web of influence woven by Soros' Open Society Foundations. These revelations point to the involvement of his foundations in the politics of numerous countries, often leading to destabilizing effects. Soros' support of political uprisings and revolutions worldwide has been a contentious topic. His critics argue that his actions are not driven by a desire for global progression, but rather a strategic cultivation of chaos. They claim that he uses his immense wealth and influence to stir the pot of political instability, creating advantageous situations for his own personal or ideological gain. Take, for instance, the color revolutions of Eastern Europe and the Arab Spring in the Middle East. Soros' fingerprints are often alleged to be on these events. Critics argue that these movements, while seemingly driven by a desire for democracy and human rights, have often resulted in power vacuums and civil unrest, leading to more harm than good. Yet, Soros' supporters see him differently. They argue that his involvement in these political arenas is simply a manifestation of his commitment to open societies and democratic values. His philanthropic efforts, in their view, are aimed at dismantling oppressive regimes and empowering citizens to take control of their future. Regardless of where you stand on the issue, it's undeniable that Soros' actions have had a significant impact on the global political landscape. His wealth, his philanthropy, and his alleged political meddling have made him a figure of fascination and controversy. The question remains, is Soros a villain or a misunderstood visionary? As we continue to unravel the complexities of his influence, this question becomes not just about Soros, but about the role of wealth and power in our global society. After traversing the complex narrative of Soros' life, where do we land on the spectrum of opinion? We've delved into his controversial financial maneuvers, like when he profited billions by short-selling the British pound, a move that left the UK's economy reeling. We've examined the accusations of him using his wealth to manipulate markets, destabilize governments, and push a personal ideological agenda. His Open Society Foundations, while funding many progressive causes, have been criticized for undermining national sovereignty and social order. We've also touched on his alleged involvement in funding the Black Lives Matter movement and the criticisms that followed. Moreover, we've addressed the political controversies he's been implicated in, with leaked documents suggesting his foundations have meddled in the politics of several countries. Elon Musk's comment that Soros hates humanity underscores a growing sentiment among critics, suggesting that Soros's actions are driven more by his own vision than philanthropy. George Soros, a philanthropist, a puppet master, or perhaps a bit of both? You decide.